Rapper Dababy is always popping up on the news and media for some sort of violent assault or some sort of offensive statement that he made. You might have seen a video of him punching a girl who put the phone in his face at a concert. It was a fan. Or him greasily grabbing up a guy in Walmart. Or him punching some old guy that walked up, supposedly said some racial slurs. Or him punching this rapper named Wisdom. The thing about that is, you can Google Dababy punches or knock somebody out, right? It's a ton of videos. I already did it. And when it comes to this kind of mentality, it gets a lot of clicks, a lot of headlines. But eventually, if the wrong person tests your gangster and somebody catch up to you, it can ruin your whole brand. So like Lil Reese, remember when Lil Reese was caught and he was dragged through the street by like two guys or whatever in Chicago and 6ix9ine was making fun of him? Lil Reese was known to be this violent, grim gangster until that happened. Now people looking at him kind of like, you know what I mean? So like you lose all your credibility and street cred. And this is why it's important to defend yourself and not be soft. But at the same time, it's tough when you portray yourself as this bad guy, can't be touched, because everybody can be touched. Anybody can be handled or manhandled when your time comes. You can be caught off guard or you can meet your match. So the thing about that is, man, like Dababy's music, like what he's doing, super successful. But every time I see this, I'm like, man, eventually somebody gonna catch him slipping. Like y'all seen a video where 6ix9ine got rocked in the jaw, right? That's like the closest he got touched, but it showed that he's that he's not untouchable. So at the end of the day, man, when I see things like this, I think that it shows this, shock factor, and he's wild and he's running around doing all this stuff and fighting and getting into these brawls and getting into shootouts. But it's like, man, eventually that stuff catch up to you. So one thing you can learn from this is like, man, learn how to live a life where you can still get attention and get media attention or whatever, or still do whatever you can to get popular, but at the same time, learn to control your anger and be self-controlled. I'm telling myself the same thing, because eventually this stuff catch up with you and it can ruin that hard bad boy image that you got and this whole tough guy image. And at the same time, man, like, it's just wild, man. Anyways, let me know what you think.